Yeah.
Hello and welcome
To the Christmas episode
to the Christmas speciale.
of the No P
Special tea.
Poddy
Tea.
Cat.
Special.
Oh, tea.
So, if you've
Everyone
already
take
a
a sip.
rentist, a rentist?
A rentis?
Wait, let me get my train of thought.
Yeah, right.
Oh.
Restart, guys.
Yeah.
In the warm-ups.
So,
Yeah, I'm
as you
back.
may be aware,
Let's
we
get
have
back.
been joined again by our good friend Conor Meals
Yep.
for the Christmas episode. I think these hats are pretty sick.
Yeah, bougie.
But the
I'm
only
telling
thing
you now.
is, I was looking at this, like this little camo bit. Very Cat Slater vibes.
It's leopard, isn't it?
Oh, what did I say?
Camo.
Oh yeah, no, camel. Yeah.
I was like, what?
And then I tried to say camel.
Camel.
Yeah, camo. Yeah, the fucking leopard vibes.
I don't even know what you actually said now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Did
don't,
you say
No,
camel
no,
or
that makes
camo?
sense.
I
Let's be
don't know.
honest.
We'll wait. But yes, welcome to a very somber Christmas episode.
Yeah.
I say somber because everyone should be aware now that you are now back in lockdown.
Yeah.
Great start.
Tip of tea everywhere.
You know. Cheers.
This just sums up the
just
year.
tops it off, doesn't it? So, I mean,
Sums up the year. But yes, as you're probably aware, Wales and England are now back in a lockdown. We're in full lockdown, are they just calling it? We are not doing tiers.
yeah, no, I know. So I think officially we're in tier 4.
Right, okay.
Like under the tier system, we'll be in tier 4.
So that's obviously the most severe tier.
Yeah, well, they just added a new one because I swear
Yeah.
the most severe one was tier 3.
This is what I was thinking as well. Someone said, I did see, and it was like tier 7. I can't wait to see what they fucking just add on for that.
Yeah, no, fucking
So loads of bull.
so boring now.
Loads of bull. So
Sick of it.
Christmas is officially now cancelled for some people. Obviously, if you live close to your family, then
Yeah.
it's all right. But if you're making travel arrangements, then fortunately,
Yeah, so I was saying
it's a sad thing.
off this, I was saying some of the lads I know who they live in Cardiff, work down in Cardiff,
Yeah,
but they're originally from Scotland, and obviously they have their flights booked to go home, see their parents and everything, but all their flights got cancelled.
mm-hmm.
Everything done, so they spent all day, I think it was yesterday or the day before, driving up to Scotland from Cardiff.
Yeah,
I don't know where in Scotland.
yeah. I
Could
know
be
it's like a
fuck knows
good
where.
8-hour, 9-hour drive. It's meant to be nice though. I think when you get past is it the Lake District? It's up like
I have no
north.
idea.
It's up north somewhere. Like I had a friend that used to drive it because his missus lived there, and he was saying like I feel like most of the drive is actually banging like scenery, but obviously it's pissing down as well. So
Probably why it takes so long, because it's like,
you just drive.
Pull up,
It's not-
like,
it's
I'm
just
going to
not-
check out this
Yeah.
view, man.
It's
This
like,
is
yeah.
raw.
but it's like you're not on the M4.
There's
so
nothing
I mean,
there, yeah, you're not actually
if you're
getting
on the
anywhere.
M4, you just go straight there.
You just buy some
But you
water.
probably go through some mad, especially going like north through Wales.
Yeah.
It just all be
Just
fucking mountain
shit.
roads. That's which is probably why it's fucking looking fire.
But yeah,
But taking long. It's like
So,
a tractor.
I seen like I don't know what station. It's pretty much most of London stations were fucking turned carnage.
yeah.
People decided to either pack their bags and try and flee, get on last minute flights, or getting on trains.
It's like half the city looked like it just
It
got
just
up
got
and
like,
left.
no, fuck this.
Yeah, I'm not staying here.
It must
I'm
be
out.
nice. It must be a nice problem though to have if you can just go. Yeah, do you know what? Right, I'm fucking off to Dubai.
Yeah,
Quick time now.
Yeah.
So
Fuck
I
this
seen
shit, I'm
seen a
out.
couple of fucking influencers doing it. I was like, wow.
They're either in Dubai or they're in the Maldives.
Yeah. Oh,
Either one of them.
no, I've
That's
noticed
it.
that.
Maldives is
Yeah.
the one.
That's it.
Oh, it looks piss.
So,
Another one with like the boardwalk that goes
Yeah,
out
yeah.
into the sea and there's all like little huts
you
and
know,
that.
that dream Instagram.
I
Do you
know.
get me? It's just an influencer spot in the
It's
world, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
It is, but
Where else do you go?
hopefully next year's Christmas episode
We'll be
we
from
can do-
Dubai.
sat on jet
Heard it here
skis.
first.
Dubai Airlines, you
Yeah.
know, get in touch.
But yeah,
First class.
yeah.
Well, Christmas special. There was a few questions I wanted to ask you guys.
Go ahead.
The first one
Hmm.
was, what is your
Fit.
I am
fit.
yeah. What is your fitness levels? No. What is
that.
your
Absolutely nothing.
what's your like favorite part of a Christmas dinner?
This year, Go on, actually, let the host,
There's,
let the
like-
the guest.
There's
What?
that overriding
I-
majority.
That is a
of-
bum mug, by the way.
Oh, it's the
I
best
didn't
mug.
actually see it.
Honestly,
That is-
prized possession, bro. Anyone
Okay.
breaks this, we ain't friends
It's-
no
Yeah,
more.
that is
the
a
bummest
fire
thing
mug.
I've
It's
ever
got a
seen.
coaster and a mug in
Bro,
one.
it's the one.
You
Boom.
could grab it from the bottom and it wouldn't like
Yeah.
burn your hands off.
Or
Honestly,
you can
the
put
one.
bare fucking
Shout out to TK Maxx.
pictures
Oh,
of that
it's
on there.
Fire.
It's like a corkboard. To
Can't
do
put it
lists
down.
and that.
Spent a solid year, maybe in 2 years, looking for the perfect mug. And
And
I found it.
I'm still
Fact.
searching and
Yeah.
I want to rob you now, Ching.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah,
Go
favorite
on.
part of Christmas dinner. There's that overriding majority of pigs in blankets. Like everybody
Yeah.
loves a pig in blanket.
Without a doubt, that's number one. Spot.
Yeah, like-
and that is the only thing that only comes around Christmas time. Like everything
Yeah.
else, you can
Kinda
blag
miss
into a
out.
Sunday roast.
Yeah.
Do you find it feels wrong if you eat a pigs in blanket like another time in the year?
Yeah,
Do
it
you
does
find-
feel weird.
Half and
It's-
half. Yeah.
Do you feel
They
like
do sell them, but it's just you just don't buy them.
you don't, do you?
No, you
It's
just
weird.
don't.
Like they're so lang and they're on sale. Like you know, you can buy them
Yeah.
all year.
But technically,
just never
if you
get 'em.
had a sausage and bacon baguette or a sandwich,
It's
technically
pretty much the
having
same.
a pigs in
Are
blanket.
you saying now is that some pigs in blanket?
Well, that's, no,
It's
it's
not,
not.
man.
It's not.
The
It's not.
bacon is just like streaky, crispy
Yeah.
bacon.
Is
It's
it
different,
pigs in
man.
blanket sarnie? Is that what you're trying to
It
say?
pretty much is, isn't it? If you have a sausage and bacon sandwich, then yeah, you're
But then,
technically
like,
having it.
Every Saturday mornings, you surely your
You have
mum-
no, but you have one or the other. That's
it
the
is, yeah.
deciding factor in it, really. But
blast it all,
yeah,
and then you got to pick.
yeah. But this year is a sad thing.
It-
I got a veggie one.
Are you having a veggie one?
Yeah, I've got a nut
I love how you
roast.
say sad thing, but it's
Yeah,
a
no.
self-inflicted.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
no, I
You
know.
can do
Good
whatever you
choice.
want.
No, I
It's a good
know.
choice. And props
Yeah,
to you, man.
it's kind of
Sad thing.
kind of having a nut roast.
So what?
Bro,
is,
it
is
is-
everywhere.
it is
No, but the
weird.
thing is, right, you can make your own, and like so M&S and I think Iceland and like a few other places have made like vegan ones or veggie ones.
Yeah.
So we got them in a bag.
Is all your fam like gone?
Nah. So we're
So it's
having
just
like
you?
two, yeah, and my sister. So splitting out, mum and dad. So this is the
So
class.
they got a whole turkey to themselves.
No, this is the classiest thing, right? So we went over there not long ago, and like they would been out, and then they come in through the door, and my dad's carrying this big fuck off box like this. It's like he's walking through like this. And it's like this big white box. And I was like, "Fuck, he's got mad Costco cake." I
What, is that the first thing?
well, like, yeah, because the Costco cakes come in like this mad white box. It looks like an occasion
Alright.
cake kind of thing.
Okay, I thought you
Uh,
just like it was just a box. You
Yeah,
just
I was like, yeah,
assumed it was
Cardboard
Costco.
box.
No, no.
Fucking, it's got to be from Costco.
But like
it's Mampy.
they've just been shopping, so I was like, "Oh, banging, yes, let me have a bit of cake." Then he opens it, right? It's just this flip lid. Honestly, it's just a whole lamb just chefed up in
Lamb?
bits, like yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, it looks banging,
Wow.
like, but it was hearts.
Your fam's
fucking-
going all
Oh
out.
no, it was grim. Like
Hang on, you said it looked banging, and then you
yeah,
said it's
like
grim.
some of the bits, like the bits that didn't like a heart, like
Yeah.
a raw,
Yeah,
just
just
heart,
straight
like
up
that. I was like, oh, grotty.
Dad's doing some ritual in the
Yeah.
garden, dance
Fuck.
around the jacuzzi, you know.
But yeah, I was like, oh, where the fuck did you get that? I was like, got it from a butcher's. But I was like, and then
Costco.
and they were like, and then obviously they didn't even realise, like, so I was like, oh, well, we're not having that. I was like, you've got like a whole lamb, like,
Yeah, yeah,
they're
yeah.
massive. And then they were like, fuck, forgot two of you. So yeah, they've got a yam the whole lamb between two.
So you're certain you're not gonna have any meat at all.
I don't know. I might divulge. I'll have to update you on the end of year recap.
I mean,
body.
yeah, the New Year's.
Yeah.
See how you feel when it's
Yeah.
cooked in front of you.
I made a couple of mistakes along the way. I can't lie. Like we had Nando's the other day, and I won't gas.
Oh,
You
it's
intimidate
so-
a rat, but I had to have a couple of wings.
It was so bum.
Yeah, so bum.
The Intimidator wrap is actually a solid choice.
It's
for
peng.
anyone.
It is peng.
Easy. It's
Right,
nice.
back on track.
All right.
We've
gone,
digressed. We've gone.
Digress. So my
Right.
favourite part is
Favourite
probably. Oh, what food? Do you say
Like-
food?
like
Of
over
a
For,
meal?
Christmas
for
dinner,
me,
over
for me,
Christmas
I'd
dinner.
say it's the roasties. I feel like
Yeah.
my fam goes all out on the roasties for Christmas dinner.
Rather
the
than a
roasties
Sunday
to
lunch
make
lunch.
it like if
Yeah.
they're the right crispiness, the
Yeah.
right texture, they're the one.
It's because the goose fat comes out.
So
Unless
We-
you're veggie.
Yeah, exactly. So I got.
we've had this problem in the Roan household
Yeah.
of roasties. My dad does these amazing roasties, but he's so stingy with how much he gives you
Oh.
that you end up having like
3.
3 little
Oh,
roasties.
Oh.
Nick, at
And
the
you're like,
game, bro.
what are you...
Yeah.
Right, just give us loads of roasties.
So why doesn't he just do
But-
more?
We tell him to do more,
But he doesn't
but
get
he
it.
just doesn't do it.
Right.
So this year, we said specifically, You get a shit ton of roasties in.
A 10
Just
kilo
get loads
bag.
of potatoes.
10 kilo
So,
bag of
yeah,
potatoes.
he's got a
and
shit ton of potatoes in. He's already done a practice batch.
Yeah, nice.
He's done the practice. He's
Yeah,
got it in.
wait there, which you
Glass.
saw none of.
Yeah, none of. Because it was probably practice batch is
They were
about
so
one
good,
potato.
Jam them down.
Yeah. So I agree though. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Roasties are one of those things. I mean, stuffing is up there.
Yeah, stuffing it.
Depending
is-
on what goes in the stuffing.
Yeah.
Like,
Would you have it in balls or a slab?
it's usually like, so my mum usually, I think.
Because you can get like the tray and they just like
Slab
slice
more
it into
often
like
than not, I think.
like bits.
Yeah,
Like brownies.
I like it when it's a bit of like a crumble.
Yeah.
Like
Same.
the ball
Yeah,
I find is a
some of
bit
the-
too like just
Wet.
processed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like
Like it's
Shit.
either like a really weird meaty
Yeah.
texture or it's like
Yeah.
a crumbly,
It's like a meatball rather than stuffing.
crisp thing.
I like the crumbly bit because there's properly homemade shiz going
Yeah,
on.
no, I
in there,
loved
do
it
you know
all.
what I mean?
I'll take it all.
Yeah.
There's a pub like down the road that I used to go to every Sunday, and the stuff in there was actually the deadest.
Yeah.
But I still loved it
Just, yeah.
regardless.
Yeah.
And I kind of miss that dead ass stuffing, even though it's the shittest stuffing I've ever had. No name
Yeah.
drops,
It
but
is
yeah.
kind of it is one of those things though, and it's underrated. I would say
Oh, it's
stuffing
so
is probably
fire.
one thing that you wouldn't go to. Is like if someone said, "Oh, what is your favorite part?" You wouldn't go to it as
Yeah.
the first thing.
I
Mine's
was,
always
I was
Yorkers.
considering it.
Yeah.
That was my first thing. I mean, obviously there's
The
pigs
le-
and blankets, but like,
Yeah.
Mine's the
As we said,
Yorkie
everyone
puds
thinks
every
that.
time.
Yorkie puds.
Yorkie puds.
Yorkie
Yeah,
puds,
that's
I love
solid.
Do you put gravy in the Yorkie puds?
Yeah,
Or
I
do you leave them?
put, well, yeah.
I like a bit of both. I like
Some
some
people
that
like
hand
dry.
soaked,
I
and I
don't.
like
Yeah, I don't like putting gravy
You
in
like
the
it
Yorkie.
dry. Yeah.
And
see.
then I like because I like the crunch on the top, and then I like to soak in the gravy with
Yeah.
the bottom.
But that's what you
See,
get
so I
if you
get
put
that-
the gravy.
The-
Just don't fill it full, because then the bottom of it goes damp as, and then when you go pick it up, it's like a gravy
like a
pillow.
napkin.
It's like a gravy pillow, bro.
This is something I've done for the past probably like 3 years, and most people won't understand. Oh, maybe you will. I'll just go straight in.
Go on.
Go in.
So
Go in, con.
when
Come
they
on.
serve it up, I
Everyone-
won't put any gravy on. I'll just have a bit of everything,
I
just to gauge the cooking as it is. Like if they
Oh, you
go on.
judge.
bro,
You're
no,
judging.
He's
no, 'cause
saying
I
the
got, if I
gravy-
soak it with gravy, whatever it is,
It
it's
tastes
paying.
like
'Cause the gravy's
gravy,
paying.
yeah.
Like I'm actually trying to appreciate, yo, mum, the pasta's to pay, and then I'll put the
And then
gravy on.
dish out.
Because you know when someone dishes you up and you start putting the salt and pepper on, it's like
Yeah, yeah.
maybe he's already done
you
that.
completely.
This is true.
You gotta
Yeah.
trust the chef.
Yeah.
And then you
You actually go in.
you just go in.
You gotta go in.
So you're sat there, are you like eating away and going,
Yeah.
yeah, that's nice, man.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah. Individual.
Try something else.
write your notes down. Next year maybe.
So
maybe-
what I think you could have done better is
but-
No,
2
not that
degrees
hard.
higher.
Yeah.
I don't even know if my
Too
mum's
much.
aware that I do this, but
Yeah. Oh no, it's low key judging.
low key
Oh,
judging,
yeah.
and then at the end I'll
Pure
give
give
my
it an
full-
email to Teresa, like,
That
Yeah, it
was
was
fire.
shit. Gravy was paying.
yeah.
Food was shit.
I had to
The
cover
gravy's
everything in
always
gravy
fake.
because that was the
Gravy is
best
always
bit.
fake.
Can't
Everything
it?
else was dry.
Like I don't know if anyone else
Bland.
does this, but like with like carveries or Sunday lunches or even like Christmas Day dinner. But I always, if there's gravy, like I'll always leave gravy on the plate, and then I'll always use a bit of bread to like I'll
So
flip
many
it
people do
over.
that.
Oh, yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
okay. I was just wondering because I know a lot of
Bro.
people that do it.
Every year, I think to do what Ross does, or no, Monica does in Friends, where she, like with the leftovers, I can't remember what they're called, but she soaks a middle piece of bread in gravy and then puts it in between the
Oh,
sandwich with all the
right.
leftovers.
Oh, shit.
shit,
It's like
that would
the
be fucking
Moist
peng.
maker, I think is what they call
So
it.
wait, so it's
Wait, no,
3
what are you on
pieces
about,
of bread,
Friends?
Yeah,
and the middle one is soaked in gravy.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
sounds piss.
That-
It sounds
Oh,
so
that
peng,
sounds
man. And every
piss.
year I think, oh, I'm doing that. And I never remember.
I haven't watched
Never
Friends
remember.
enough.
Hey.
I've never even heard of it.
That's
but-
like a
This
Christmas
year, bro.
club.
So I'm doing it
sandwich.
this year.
Yeah,
And
that
watch
sounds
out the
piss.
same time next year. I'm like, I didn't do it. I
Because
forgot.
there's something about the soggy bread. Oh, I fucking love it. It's actually just so banging.
God,
That's why
nice.
you know, like when they do burger buns
Yeah.
and like when they toast burger buns, it's like that crispy
bit oil
layer,
away.
but then the top of it is really
So soft.
soft. And,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
Perfect. Yeah.
But there's what was I gonna say? I've lost the train of thought.
And all I can think of is moist maker.
I know.
I'm just
that's
picturing
it.
the
Do you know what I
sandwich.
mean?
Literally, yeah.
It's like
Ass
this.
watering.
There's so many components to it. I'd love to know like what the differences are between like certain people's Christmas dinners. Like
yeah.
like people do the full ritual. Like for some reason last year, I don't know why, but I saw so many Instagram stories with smoked salmon for breakfast.
I have that every
Is
year.
is that every year?
Yeah.
Is that like a thing? That's
Like,
definitely.
well,
it's
it
like
depends. Like some people
eggs
just
and
go a
shit.
little bit
It's
more
for
out
people
for
with
breakfast,
pee, I
isn't it?
think.
No, so
Fucking
we
hell,
always
get
just
it
go.
off. We got no pee, bro.
No, so the thing is, right. The thing is, right. My sister, I think, recommended doing it like 2 years ago. I think, like when we started doing it, because I don't know what we used to have before that. It was something a little bit
Just-
bougie anyway.
I
Well,
had a pint
my
of water
stepdad-
because there's fucking spewed
Yeah,
everywhere
I
from the
know.
night
Yeah, that's
before.
the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Sometimes
true.
it is. But then she was
Yeah.
like, right, we'll have like smoked salmon and scrambled eggs with like avocado like, on
Yeah,
a bagel. And I love that. Like, I think that's banging. But
booming.
she never had it at this point. So we had it. And honestly, she finished it. She went, what the fuck have I just recommended having that for? She was like, that was grim. I was like, what?
What smoked
Yeah.
salmon is the best.
I love it. I just think the texture of it is completely different to an actual salmon like
It's
fillet,
very,
like a
very
cooked salmon
different.
fillet.
Yeah.
So I think like that oily, like I don't know, it's like a gooey kind of
I
like
love
salmon.
it.
I fucking
First
love
time I
it.
tried it, I was a
Pang.
bit like, I don't know if I'm
Oh.
fast,
Yeah.
but now I'm well sold.
So like when you go on holiday, and like you've gone on holiday for like 2 weeks, and you just sort of like crave a meal.
Yeah.
Like I just want this meal. The meal I crave every single
Really?
time we go on holiday
Is
is
that?
smoked salmon and scrambled eggs. Every
Wow.
time.
Banging.
I come home and I'm like, I've just got to have
Need
some smoked
Mate,
salmon.
Yeah, it's banging.
my stepbrother cooked me spaghetti carbonara, but instead of bacon, put
Salmon.
smoked salmon, and it
Banging.
was fire.
Yeah,
It
we
was
make a
so
nice salmon
good.
and pasta dish. It's fucking lush.
Honestly,
I was like,
smoke
wow.
anything, and
Yeah.
I swear, I'll just smoke my
In it,
finger.
I might put fucking
I'll fucking
salmon
eat
in a
it.
roly paper and burn it off.
Oh, it's so fire.
Smoke the salmon.
So
bro.
fire. What are you smoking, Tom?
Salmon.
Smoked salmon, bro. Tunes on that.
No, there always is like the thing. That's what I was gonna say. Like it always seems at Christmas as well. You'll go all out on like condiments.
Yeah.
Like so normally you just have like
Yeah.
your mint sauce and stuff, but like when the cranberry sauce and stuff comes out, but like
horseradish.
yeah,
Every
Everything.
chutney you can
Yeah.
think of,
Yeah.
every cheese.
and that's the best part.
Oh.
Like I'm
Just
not a
everything.
massive
I fucking
fan
love
of
it.
like turkey. I've always just thought it was dead anyway.
Yeah, no, for me it is literally just the texture.
Yeah.
Like, I'd happily go veggie
Yeah.
if they replace a solid texture
Yeah.
with that, because it doesn't even add that much to the meal in my eyes.
No.
It's literally
Shit.
just the
So
texture that you
it's-
want.
I imagine like there's so many people who can cook it like so well,
No, I've had
But-
it nice once.
and it's like it always just seems dry.
Yeah,
always.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a
That's why
massive fan.
gravy's there.
Yeah, literally.
Fucking
That's,
soggy
I
it up.
think
and
so.
gravy.
I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what our meal's gonna look like this year, but either way, you're just gonna
It's just
yam
bubbly,
hella food.
yeah.
Like I'm not even a
Fuck.
massive fan. Like it's always weird. Like I like a carvery, but I don't like a roast dinner. Like if someone makes a roast dinner,
Yeah.
I'm very picky with like who makes it. Like my nan or like an older family member, they always smash it.
Yeah.
There's
Got the
always an
experience.
ongoing beef in the Cox household that my mum just doesn't cook potatoes enough.
I think you've mentioned this. Not on here, but I think you
Nah,
mentioned it.
yeah,
didn't you?
probably. It's just an ongoing beef. She just don't
Yeah.
get it. She just don't get it. Just don't get
What?
it.
Why?
Like so,
What?
you know when a potato is done, like a chip or anything,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
you just
yeah,
don't
yeah.
get like that white hard
Yeah,
bits in
yeah,
the middle, like
yeah.
it's fluffy, or you have like a brown outs.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, they're always yellow, look like Bart Simpson strips, dead. Dead.
Shout
But
out
then
to
every
Tom
time I
Smell.
mention it, it's beef. It's
It
beef.
just goes
oh,
off,
it's just
does it?
smoke instantly.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
shut the fuck
The
up,
second-
don't eat it.
That is the most caring thing.
Oh.
Oh, if you don't like it, don't eat it then.
I'm like, no, I'm literally just saying. But
It's
this year,
raw.
yeah, literally. But this year we've invested in an air fryer.
Ooh.
Oh, and they're the most underrated. So I always used to see them on Twitter, like, oh, what would
Yeah.
I do if my air fryer broke and
Yeah.
stuff like this. And I was like, why is everyone just banging on about it? And I had a few
Well,
friends in work.
It seems all of a sudden people are just buying air fryers.
This is what I
Just
said
so
to my
many
dad the
people
other
buying
day.
air
I was like, is it just a new thing? Like, has it always been a thing? He was like, no, it's always been like out, but no one's ever used
No.
them. So I don't know if like cooking shows have like influenced people using them more or what, but yeah, I think,
It's like people
Yeah,
want
most
fried food, but they don't want the unhealthiness that
Yeah.
comes with just completely frying it.
but
in oil.
even like chips and stuff in it are fucking length. Like
Yeah.
they actually go fucking crisp as fuck on the outside and then soft in the middle. I don't know how it works, but it's like a compressed cooker.
fucking get a turkey in there. It's like-
That's what you need. You know, you were saying you might get a stove. That's what you should just put in
Yeah,
the
that
room,
was a
in the
joke,
bedroom.
but-
yeah,
No,
get a
it's
kettle in there.
tabletop, bro. It's literally like this big.
Yeah,
and you
no,
can cook anything in it.
I had a mate that had one.
They're
And it did look so easy.
Oh, so
So
easy.
And you see people doing like loads of tutorials now. You seen that guy who makes like the
Full-
cheese dip by putting like loads of baby bells in there
Yeah.
and frying them?
Class.
It's so raw.
So
Oh,
good,
mad.
so good. But yeah, I think my favourite part is, yes, it has to be a pig in blanket or the Yorkie puds. I always like dessert though.
If you had to,
My
dessert-
whoa. If you had to pick
dessert.
one between pigs
Yeah,
and blankets,
dessert.
Wow.
just honestly, Spud,
Does it?
between pigs and blanket or Yorkies, which one are you going for?
Yorkies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go Yorkies. I do love a pig
Wow,
in
bro.
blanket.
See that for me, you can have them every Sunday.
Yeah.
I know, but I don't have a roast dinner every Sunday. I just find them long. Like,
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
cooking
not.
it.
I hate.
No,
I,
that's true.
I'm not going out of my way to cook it. So unless we go to a carvery, I'm not fucking
I
slaving
only
away.
like a roast if it's like like Christmas or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah.
I don't like them like every
select
Sunday.
meals.
Like
I'm
if
not
I have
a
a
fan of
roast and the Yorkshires aren't there, it just doesn't feel
Oh,
right.
It's
nah,
just
that's
not.
so
Yeah,
good.
it's not a roast.
I
yeah,
do
it's
think
a
it's an
Yorkie.
essential. So,
Yeah, 100%. I know a couple of people that just don't like it. I'm like,
How?
honest,
It's
I don't even know what it is
It's
about it,
just
but it's just
bread, innit?
it?
pretty much. Yeah.
Bread chucked in the air
that
fryer.
crispy though, that crispiness.
Oh, peng,
Oh, it's
So
so
good.
good.
peng. But yeah, I've always enjoyed like cranberry sauce and just mint sauce and just all the sauce and then just some more sauce with gravy. Peng.
Just
And,
down
because
it
that's the
all
best part though, when you get the bread involved. That's the best part, I'm telling you now.
and soaking it
I
all
could
up.
happily
Oh,
just
it's
eat a loaf of bread with gravy.
just fire.
Wait, so moving on. You
Go on.
said dessert like 7 times.
Yeah.
oh,
What is
so-
your dessert?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, we do have a selection of them. And shout
Okay,
out
go
to
on.
Mumsy for that one.
And then
Because
sort
we
of the
always-
Cox
She's
family.
trying to make up for the potatoes.
You've always got. Oh, my sister, right? She almost bought these this brownie like selection this year. A brownie Yule log, 40 quid.
Wow.
40 quid. I was like,
Wow.
wow.
Bro, I thought I went a bit mad. Like last year when I bought some like almond and cranberry Tesco's finest,
Ooh.
like £7 or £8 Stalin.
Yeah.
So I love Stalin.
Oh,
know.
Stalin's peng.
Okay,
And people were like, "Bro, how are you spending that much?" I was like, "Well, I saw it and I
Yeah.
wanted
How
it."
much
Yeah.
is
So,
it?
Like 7 quid.
I would probably do that.
40 quid.
Yeah, 40 quid.
That
So
is
it's obviously like obviously
That makes me
within
feel so much
lockdown,
better.
and I don't
How
know.
big
if,
is it?
No, she hasn't bought it. Luckily, like she was
Oh.
going to, but she inquired about the price.
Yeah, how big is
What?
it? I
Sold
do
me
want
on
to
the
know.
dream.
Oh no no
Bro,
no
she
no no
dropped
no,
40
no, no.
nicker
Oh no
on
no,
a
she was going to.
frickin-
She was going to. She was very close.
Bro,
and then
I'll,
she
I'll
was
chip
like,
in just to see
Yeah.
it.
Isn't
So
it?
it looks
I'll
Send
kill,
me a-
I'll
send me a
kill a brownie
slice.
Yule log out for you.
So what was it? So I don't know if the company had been around before lockdown or if they were like kind of one of these lockdown bakers turned Instagram
Oh,
businesses now.
they're everywhere.
So yeah, it's like a fudge brownie Yule log, and honestly, it does look piff. And I can
Yeah.
imagine when you're eating it, you reckon you got to cut it with like a fucking chainsaw. It's one of them. Like I reckon it's just like so stodgy. Oh,
Don't
sweet,
come
sweet over savoury all day. But yeah, what was your question?
Well, no, it was like, what is your...
what's
Oh, what
your
is-
Because in my head, the only Christmas dessert is Christmas pudding.
Yeah.
Allow
I
it.
don't
Yeah.
rate it.
Nah,
I
fuck
don't
that.
rate it.
That's
Oh,
that's
hell no.
that's
Like, that's the thing, bro. Every time they show adverts, they look so big.
yeah.
Do you not
They
do,
look
do
so-
you only
and
have
they're
one
like-
dessert? Is it?
No, but
I was
like
just-
the
Yeah.
dessert for Christmas is like a Christmas.
Oh yeah, no.
Pudding.
See, we get profiteroles, Yule logs.
Yeah, you
the
just
lot.
go all out.
Oh yeah,
Oh
we
yeah,
have
but
one-
that's just any dessert.
Yeah, no, I know, but that's what we have at Christmas. We never normally have a Yule log in the house. But yeah, Yule log or anything chocolatey for me.
Fair.
Fuck a trifle,
It's just-
fuck a Christmas pudding, allow
Fuck the
all
tile.
this shit. Fuck a tile.
We have a Christmas pudding every year, and I'll eat it, but it's not like my favourite thing.
Nah,
Every
shit.
year I try a bit because I'm like, it looks good,
Yeah.
and maybe my taste has changed. But every
No.
time I'm like,
It-
no,
it's not like
still
the
ain't
worst.
for
I'll
me.
eat. I think I eat the majority of it.
Yeah.
It's just because it's there. Like
Yeah,
no one
yeah.
else is gonna eat it. So, do you set it on fire?
Well, I mean, you have to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
innit?
yeah, I
You
think
got
you
it,
have
don't
to,
you?
don't you?
I mean, it's
Not
not.
for me.
I mean, it doesn't make. It
imagine
doesn't
not.
change
No.
anything. But
Yeah.
it's not like you have to set it
Mm.
on fire. Like it's not like breaking the seal.
Yeah, and it like fucking burns the top of it or something.
Sorry guys, got salmonella on it. Let me
But
just burn
yeah.
it off quick.
Got COVID on it. Boom. But yeah, no, I think. All right, so what's your favourite, like, in the run up to Christmas? Obviously, you've got like advent calendars.
yeah.
You've got other bits that kind of come out around Christmas time. Like, what's your favourite like snack on the way up to Christmas? So I think
well-
you probably answered it already by
Yeah.
saying Stalin.
No, well, that's the thing, bro. I love every Christmas thing.
Yeah.
Like anything new not even Christmas
this
related.
is
Like if
true.
a chocolate bar comes out new,
Yeah.
I need
It's
to try
Christmas.
it. I
Christmas
need
edition.
to know what everything new is like.
Yeah.
And when
Yeah.
Christmas comes around, they bring all the like festive stuff, even like the brownie shit and the like cheesecake bits that aren't Christmassy. They just put
Yeah.
it in Christmassy packaging.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
Yeah,
sold. I'm like,
yeah.
I'll
I've never
get some
had
of that.
these in my
Yeah.
life.
3 for 2? Yeah, take it. But mate, yeah, Stollen, I love when that comes around every year. I go.
But you like
ham on
so
Stollen.
you can get like a big
You can get the
Stollen,
log,
right?
or you can get like
the
little bites.
The bites.
I prefer the bites, but you
Yeah.
get more value for money with the
Yeah,
log.
Yeah.
So
fuck
it's like,
the log though, because it's
you know.
marzipan right in the middle.
yeah,
And I always, because like you know like Battenberg cake,
Yeah.
like the cake with like the 4 colours.
yeah. We all know Battenberg.
Yeah, I know.
Come on.
Innit?
I
Come
never
on
used
now.
to like marzipan because of that, and I think it
I
was
used to
'cause I was too
love
young.
those.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, them
Now I'm
things.
older, I do
Fucking
like it because I know
love
it's like
those.
marzipan's maybe like almonds, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
boom.
But yeah, Stollen 100% is the one.
loves it. Another one, I don't know how you pronounce it, but I think it's a German treat, which I've said on the mic before.
Stroop.
Lebkuchen.
Oh, boom.
Some like
boom.
ginger
Every year.
biscuits.
My nan used to get them all the time.
There's a specific type that's, in my opinion, the best.
I
And
just-
it's Tesco has like some star-shaped
The
ones.
star ones. Yeah.
They're fire, man.
I had
They are fire.
I had a pack literally like 2 days ago,
Yeah,
and it was
Leberkuchen.
like big ones with there was like chocolate covered at the bottom.
Yeah,
Oh, fire!
Sounds
so
bang.
fire.
loves them.
Innit? Sounds banging.
Absolute feed.
It is gingery though, isn't it? It's properly like no, it's properly. It's not like a sweet ginger.
No,
it's
it's
the like
Actual ginger root,
the
Yeah,
bitter
It's
ginger.
got a kick of ginger. Like,
Yeah.
not like a ginger nut.
No, it is nice, but it's one of them ones that like if you eat too much of,
You're like, what
Yeah.
am I
you're like
eating?
these are fucking
Minging.
minging. You
Yeah,
put them down,
mate.
and then you're like,
More,
Few hours
Look
later.
and then you eat it like, why am I eating this? And you just
Yeah.
you know,
like more
they're one of them, and you're like,
I
why
like,
am I
well, I
enjoying
like them for the
these?
fact that I'll eat maybe 2 or 3 and not one anymore.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
anything else, like a biscuit, I'll eat a whole packet.
Yeah.
I can yam them all down. Whereas
Yeah,
That's the
Kuchen
thing. Like,
lasts for me.
like willpower over Christmas, like
goes.
out the
I
window.
mean,
it's for
yeah,
everyone.
man,
Like I
fuck
think,
it.
yeah,
Especially this year now, everyone's like, well, I can't do anything. Fuck, I'm just
everyone's a
gonna
fat fuck already. Now anyway, it's after
just gonna eat now.
lockdown.
Fuck it.
Oh no,
Oh.
like I was cracking up the other day. Like we were saying about like all these. Like I'm always seeing like just people, whether I know them or not. Like just all these transformation photos of
Yeah.
like how they started
Yeah.
lockdown and how they're ending it, and they've
Yeah.
lost either bare weight and gone shreds. And then I was thinking of the flip side. I was like thinking, I know so many people that have done the complete opposite.
Yeah, just gone pure large.
Literally just gained weight instead.
Yeah, when it first started, I was like
Out.
probably the fittest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Because like I set up a little gym in my garage, so I would leave the yard. It was the only time I could leave the house in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I'd go work out in the sun.
Yeah.
And like I was loving it. I was doing it every day, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
"Bruh,
I
I'm
miss
feeling
the
myself.
sun.
I was like full of
Okay.
myself. I was like, yo,
Oi.
look at this, I'm growing, fam. Then it started raining, getting cold. I sacked that off. Tried to bring the gym indoors. Now I work out like
Once
twice
month.
a week, if,
Yeah.
if even.
Thing is though,
And yeah, fitness is gone.
gone.
I'm actually so glad that. Well, no, I'm not glad. But the Christmas Eve football that we usually do,
Yeah.
semi glad it got called off
Yeah,
because
I
my
was-
fitness was going to be
sure.
shocking.
I was just
Sure.
gutted about the
it's-
all the festivities, like
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
So
Oh, bro, like Winter Wonderland and all the
Yeah.
market stalls. I
Oh,
love that.
all
No?
gone.
All gone.
Markets
Nothing.
are up.
markets.
All the
some
markets
are
are
True,
up,
I have
think,
heard
yeah.
that. I haven't been into town.
They've so yeah, you know they've got usually they just have like the really long one that just goes up towards the castle
Yeah.
down that I can't remember what the fucking street's
The
called.
haze.
Yeah.
I think so, but
It is
they
the-
just have like that long one either side of the thing. It just goes all the way up to the castle. But this year they've done like half of that, and then they've put the rest of it out the front of the castle.
Okay.
So all the rest of the stalls are all
they're
out,
still blocked
out
off,
in
no.
front
Well,
of the
like,
castle.
In my head, it was like I'd take a trip to Bath and check out the
Yeah.
ones there.
Yeah.
And like I've always wanted to go like Germany and check out
Yeah.
Some of the
Berlin
actual
ones and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And all of them, I was like, oh yeah, this is a
Just
write
done.
off this year.
Yeah.
Just done. So
Fuck.
it's just whacking it
Christmas
really. Like we
markets.
were saying earlier, like it's now Monday, Christmas is this Friday, and honestly, it just does not feel like it. It's
Yeah.
been a weird, yeah.
But there was supposed to be that like ease up, wasn't there? There was
Yeah.
that 5-day ease up, and then there was emergency like, nah, fuck it, it's gone.
It's gone. Like 7
gone.
hours notice. Yeah. By the way, everything's closing. So a lot of local shops to us, there was like mad things on social media about people just going crazy.
Yeah.
Like all the shops, like literally panic buying, like trying to get in their shopping. 'Cause
Yeah.
they thought they obviously had a week or 4 days. to get it all done, and now
Innit?
fucked it. They fucked it.
Parents
like,
love a last minute
Yeah.
Last minute. I was
My
done.
mum was
I was done like
always
2 weeks
Christmas
ago.
Eve.
yeah, I was as well. But I think it's being like me and Claire were talking about it, and we were saying like as much as most people should be done already, like they might have just got paid early
Yeah.
for Christmas now.
Yeah.
Like this
Yeah,
Friday,
I
we're
literally just
gone.
been paid.
And
Yeah,
then
so did I.
so they're like panic buying this week because they're like, right, I've just paid all my bills this month. I can just buy a little bit of presents, and then move into Christmas. And they just fucked it like so badly. Like deliveries, I'm gonna guess, are gonna struggle to get you in time. Like you're putting it close. If it gets delayed, then you're just like, I don't know what you're gonna do after that, innit? 'Cause it's like,
Yeah, like in the grand scheme of things, Christmas it doesn't really, it's not essential, it's not important, but
have
like
what, like presents?
just
No,
like
no,
it's,
it's
it's
not.
not
I would've
essential.
been
Like
fine if
people's
they-
health is far more important.
yeah,
But the fact
no,
is,
of course.
it's a time where like everyone is usually so happy.
Yeah.
Or and like you're seeing people and speaking to people that you haven't seen in so long because
Yeah.
they all come home.
If they'd given more notice, I think it would have been fine.
Yeah.
Like two,
Yeah.
3 weeks ago, if they were like, it looks like Christmas is going to be called off.
Yeah.
Like, just brief us and be like,
Well, that's
it's
the thing.
expected,
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
going to happen. So
Yeah.
people don't plan and like,
Waste money, like.
yeah, because I reckon people have bought train tickets, bought
100%.
flights and shit.
Yeah.
And now, no.
Well, that's the thing, isn't it? It's not so much for our age, because our age, if we don't really get that much presents, we don't really care. Like, we're just normally about seeing family and stuff, but it's like for kids, like, this is probably the only thing they've had to look forward to for this whole year, realistically. They haven't been in school or whatever, so they thought, I can actually link up Christmas Day and have a sick day. And I just end up fucking it. Like, what?
Yeah.
We're like 2 households? I just feel sorry for everyone. Like, it's I don't know. It's a tough one. But yeah, like you said, health is definitely at the forefront. I
And
just think
I
it could
mean,
have been
yeah,
handled a lot better.
Especially the numbers around here, they were just skyrocketing.
Yeah.
Weren't they? Like it was inevitable that something was going to happen. It's just like nobody expected it at 9 p.m.
No,
and then to be like, yeah, everything's shutting at midnight
yeah.
in 3 hours.
I don't know. I've got speculations, 'cause obviously they're mentioning like a new strain now.
Yeah,
The new strain is inevitable. Like viruses mutate, like
Yeah.
it's inevitable. And I think the code for COVID is something like 1,000,000 digits long. So any change in that code is a variation of COVID. But apparently this one's spreading now thick and fast. They I know this guy that's a doctor, and he was saying about there's this new strain, or there was a strain in Denmark, and it basically killed the whole population of minks. Like, the things that make the mink
I
fur.
saw the video. Yeah, I
Yeah,
saw a video on
So
this.
it completely wiped out like the whole like population of
Yeah.
minks, and I think it was something mad, like 18 million minks, I want to say. And there was a way that the strain could actually be contracted by humans from the animal.
Yeah.
But honestly, I just don't know if it's. So I don't know if it's that the strain that they're wondering is this here, or if it's a different variation now again.
Well, it's always going to be changing in it regardless.
Yeah, 100%.
But the fact is, other places have managed to deal with it just so
much
easily,
better.
and like UK and US are just absolute laughing stocks at making decisions and
It's just messed
all of
up.
this
Well, it's
bollocks.
mad because I thought with all these vaccines coming out, it was gonna like calm down. Everything was gonna start
Yeah.
going back to normal. I thought Christmas was gonna be fine.
Yeah.
What a slap in the
Fucking
face!
shit, isn't it?
Like,
Such a shock, guys.
I just don't know what's gonna happen. Now, where's this? I wanted to see. Look at it. So I don't know if you've seen this.
Oh, I saw Wuhan was trending.
So look at this, right?
Wuhan is lit.
That's where the
So
that's
this
where
is
the
where
virus
obviously
started,
the
isn't it?
virus like started, and then I was like, oh, let me have a look to
and they're just
see
getting lit here.
what they're doing. And honestly, the first thing I see, Wuhan is lit.
Mate, Christmas in Wuhan.
So yeah, if you
Oh, flights cancelled, lol.
yeah,
Drive into Wuhan,
yeah,
can't it?
let's
No
go.
P trip to Wuhan.
Imagine that road trip to Wuhan. That would be mad.
Fucking hell.
That would be some mad bits of content. But-
Jesus. Right, moving on from.
Yeah,
fucking
you said
sick
you
of
said you had a
talking.
few
I'm
questions.
sick of talking about COVID. Sick of. It's nothing else to fucking talk about.
Yeah, but you said you had
Yeah.
a couple of questions.
Yeah.
So roll into question
So-
2.
And,
Couple is two, so it's my last one. This is the last one I prepared. Hopefully this will last
picked
us.
him up.
This
then
will
you-
last us.
yeah.
Go.
So we all know there are fucking loads Christmas songs.
Yes.
I guess you can imagine what I'm going to ask you.
What is your favourite?
Favorite. I've
Favorite,
got one
maybe,
all time.
I know.
maybe top three. I'll give you top three if you
Alright.
could think of three anyway.
Oh,
Yeah, I
well,
know,
my
by
all-time
names,
is
come on.
Driving Home for Christmas.
Yeah, banger.
That's just a banger.
What's it go like?
That's Driving home for Christmas,
Christmas,
yeah. I was singing that in the shower. That's a
Banger.
banger.
Honestly,
I
I
don't
don't.
know
I
who-
don't know anyone that doesn't like it.
No.
Anyone that doesn't like it. what's
No,
wrong
that's
with
just
Yeah.
your out and out every year.
That's
it,
the
just,
one.
out and out.
you? That is the one.
If
That's
we
the
gave
one.
you karaoke, would you be able to do it?
No, without the lyrics in front of
No,
me.
it's karaoke. You can read the
question.
lyrics.
I mean, I'd do the chorus hard,
Ah,
That's
it's,
it.
but I don't know about the rest.
it's one of their words.
Get
Absolute
into
banger.
it.
Loves that.
I think.
Go on.
I don't know what. I don't know. Top three. That's a bit pushing it. I think it's got to be number one's Feliz Navidad.
Oh, yeah.
Feliz Navidad.
Sad.
I fucking love that. I reckon it's such a banger.
Oh, it fucking pops
I
off.
love it.
It
I
pops
wish
No
you
one
a
knows the rest of the
Merry
words.
Christmas.
Yeah.
I love it.
Feliz
Such a
Navidad.
banger, bro.
Merry Christmas.
What language is the Feliz? Is
Spanish.
Feliz
Spanish.
yeah? Of
But yeah, I had that
Wales.
stuck in my head the other day when you come over,
Yeah.
and I think
Yeah, but
were
you
there
would
a lot.
sing those words, and then you'd start singing like Dua Lipa or something. They were like, "Well, what's going on here?" And then you'd do something else, but then you'd recycle them
Yeah, and
all.
then mash up.
Right.
Mash up.
Love some
Yeah, I
mashup.
think that. What's that? That Justin Bieber one, was it? Mistletoe. A banger.
Under the mistletoe.
Banger.
Oh, fair.
Oh,
I
what
wouldn't
else
expect
he-
you to
what
rename
else
it.
No, he
Yeah,
did
he
like
went to do.
he did like a whole Christmas
Yeah,
album,
he
didn't
did
he?
the full,
You did.
the
yeah.
No,
full
but there's-
thing.
I was saying this the other day, right? Like with Christmas songs, like I don't know, or if I can't remember, like you might be able to put me like in my place. But is any like artists that we're more familiar with? Have they like released any like? Obviously, you've got like your Michael Bublé's, but I'm thinking like I vaguely remember like Chance the Rapper making a Christmas tune.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean like
He
people
made
that
an album.
aren't known for
Well,
Christmas
just
music,
like
just
since
releasing
we've
one
kind of
song.
been born and listening to
He
music
made
rather
an
than listen to
album.
fucking Band Aid 20.
It's like Merry Christmas, Little Mama.
yeah,
So,
yeah. I think I have heard that actually.
It's he
Right,
added a new song on
Imagine
there. so-
Drake did one because you know he's got that Ratchet Birthday.
Oh yeah.
If he did that'd be a
Christmas
banger.
tune, yeah,
That'd be so
literally.
raw.
Like there's such a
Shout out to
market
Drake,
for it,
man.
and I think the charts, like
There's
as hard
so
as it
many.
is, it's so hard to like fucking get your place on the charts at Christmas time. Like
Yeah.
Mariah Carey always number one, so she loves it. She
But it's
loves
like-
it.
Absolutely.
To me, like Christmas songs never get rated unless they're like really old.
old. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Like-
how do you so how do we move away from that?
Song, yeah, like songs
how
will
do you
come
just
out.
fucking bin them off, and then like I know they're timeless classics or whatever. But fuck off.
Like songs will come out now and we'll be like, oh shit, and then 10 years go by, like it's fucking bang.
bangs, yeah. But
That's
the thing
killing
is,
me,
Sounds
'cause I'm
amazing.
sure there's a recent Christmas song. That
yeah,
I'm like, yeah, that actually
it's done that.
bangs.
Like obviously
That's
Michael
gonna be
Bublé
up
is
there.
like the most recent.
Yeah,
I think that's
Bublé,
like
yeah.
cemented his spot in it.
It's like them
Other than
pictures
that-
of the guy coming out the cave, and they put Bublé's face on it. It's like, what's that? Christmas time? And he's like,
Yeah,
it
that is
literally
close. I've
Like
seen
like
that.
Supreme obviously like release every year as well, like a Christmas T-shirt, and they actually did when they used Mariah on there this year.
oh, did
They
they?
put- yeah, so
Shut
like
up.
Merry Christmas from Supreme and Mariah.
She brought a song out this year.
Who, Mariah?
Yeah,
A new one?
with
Ooh.
J Head and Ariana Grande,
Is it?
I mean,
Yeah.
I've
Oh
just,
yeah,
I've
I
just
did see
Googled.
that actually.
and they're
Sean-
doing. She's doing the whole
Yeah.
Whistle.
Yeah.
like
I've just Googled, and it looks like Shawn Mendes and Camila Cabello may have
What,
one
have
called
made
God
the
made a
Christmas
Christmas
song.
tune.
I'm not
The
sure if
thing
it's
is,
any
though, I
good.
don't
2
want
weeks
someone
ago.
trash
came
like
out.
that. I want,
Yeah.
I want someone raw, like even
Innit,
Drake,
raw.
like a Drake tune I would take for Christmas. Like, why doesn't someone just make one? There's such a gap in the market for like a rapper or like.
It's just
Oh,
Trash.
dead.
Trash.
Sounds like fucking lobby music or like lift music. Like, there's got to be someone I'm just skipping over and I just can't remember.
Can't think of
But
like
every year-
Bublé is just he is like our generation Mr. Christmas. Surely.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's only because he's so fucking repetitive with it.
He's just
He's
yeah,
the
but
only one that's
classic.
like noticed that fucking little gap, and
He's
he's,
like,
like, yeah,
fuck
you
it.
hit the mark.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need any
Nail on the
songs. I'll
head.
just fucking.
I know.
I'll
but
turn
you've
up every
always-
Christmas.
You've always got these bell ends like fucking Cliff Richard popping up every year, a new album out, and it's the same tunes.
Yeah.
What are you doing? The best of. It's like fucking. What
Do
do
you
you
know-
mean for
The
365
I
days?
tell you
then?
what, the one that I hate the most is the Paul McCartney one.
What one's that?
The It starts by going ding 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 ding. Something like that. Oh,
Yeah,
bro, it's the
what
worst.
is it?
It's the fuck. I hate.
Yeah.
Oh, what's it go?
Yeah, you have nailed it at the start.
Oh,
you know.
But that's that bit. I think I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that song.
Ding,
I can't remember what its
ding,
actual lyrics
oh,
are.
I had it in my head, and the moment I started doing the tune, I
Yep.
completely forgot the fucking
It's the
words.
pressure. It's alright.
Oh, what's it go
Paul
like?
McCartney.
Fucking yeah, no. Every time it comes around, I hate it.
Ding dong, ding dong.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that.
sat, and I'm like, some fucking 5-year-old sat there and obviously done this. Like, do you know what I mean?
But that's the thing, right? So
Is
like
it
when
Wonderful Christmas Time?
We're
Yeah,
simply
we
having a wonderful Christmas.
time. Well, you hate that. That's a
I
banger.
fucking
Nah,
hate
it's
it.
one of those,
what?
I
like,
hate
all
it.
the Christmas tunes are like low key. You don't want to rate them, but then you know all the lyrics, or you pretend you do anyway. at
I
least.
just can't. I can't do it.
Like,
I can't do that. one.
honestly, I don't think there's any I don't like.
Yeah.
If I'm thinking about it, but Mariah Carey, just 'cause it's been rinsed
Yeah.
so much, like when you work in retail,
That's the
it's
thing,
the
isn't
worst,
it?
man.
That is one
you
thing
just
I do
grow
not
to hate
miss.
it because
Oh.
you just associate it with work.
Or and listening to it for like
Dead
8
ass,
hours
yeah.
a day.
Fuck, I hate that one so much.
Thing is, though, right? When all
It's the only one that makes
The
me
time
turn
is
into
right.
just a
We're
yeah.
happy here. Oh, it's here.
Oh, fuck off. It's the only one that turns me into like a really
Fucking
old
Scrooge.
man, and I'm like, oh, fucking get it off.
Yeah, get
It's
off.
on the radio, fucking get it off.
Fair.
Hate it so much.
But like all these tunes, they come out when our parents, or maybe grandparents as well, were like younger, like
Yeah.
around the time where like I think like Cliff Richard or like all these people.
You loves the Cliff Richards,
Yeah, I
I
know.
do.
It's because I keep fucking seeing his advert for his new album every time I watch TV. But no, like Mariah Carey was probably in a or coming. She knew no, because when we were young, Mariah Carey was in her prime probably, wasn't
Yeah.
she?
Absolutely.
So like
crap.
towards the tail
Yeah.
end of our parents.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So she was probably like their freshest version. She was like the Bublé
Yeah.
to the Band-Aid
Yeah.
kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, what's the
The
band-aid?
Bublé.
Band-Aid
the
20.
Band-Aid.
What does it go like?
Oh no, it's what's it called? Yeah.
The
Do they
world.
know it's Christmas time? But yeah, no, the one tune I will actually add to that list is the one they used on Gavin and Stacey, the Elton John one from last year. And it's
Step
If
into
It's
Christmas.
there, that's a banger.
So underrated, that
Oh,
one.
so
So
underrated.
underrated.
So the thing is, right, it came on the radio the other day, and so naive of me. I don't know if I've never heard it at Christmas time. I thought
It was so
they,
overlooked at Christmas.
Yeah, but I thought they made it for Gavin and Stacey. And then I was listening to the radio the other day, and it was like Elton John. I was like, oh, well, it's clearly not, is it?
No, that's such an old song.
Obviously.
Step
obviously.
into Christmas. Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a
I also
Yeah.
like the Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas,
Yeah.
Merry
Yeah, that's a
Christmas.
banger.
That's fucking
Mate,
nice.
there's
That's
so
litty.
many bangers.
That's litty.
There is a couple.
You just see everyone's head when that one comes on. I'm just
Merry
going,
Yeah,
Christmas.
that bit vibrating everywhere.
Yeah, I do hate though how every year they come out with a new Christmas album. It's like you haven't added anything
No.
new.
Now,
It's
Yeah,
the
no.
same,
Innit?
same
Now
songs.
912 Christmas.
How is now still going?
Don't know.
No
Don't
idea.
know. Not
Because
a
they
clue.
do what they do one for like every Christmas and like every summer,
Yeah.
and then they do like the pop now
Now all
dance
yeah,
now R&B
Yeah,
now.
but this,
it's
do you know the
so
maddest thing though?
many.
Like, I don't know if I haven't looked at a CD section, but obviously no one really buys CDs anymore. And a
No.
CD is dead. Go get a day job is dead. But what's it called? They like I never see the now albums on like Apple Music or Spotify, so they just completely like bypassing.
No,
that
sure, I
market.
think they're on
But,
there, aren't they?
I mean,
Are they? I don't know. I've never
they're
looked.
still
for
Yeah,
paying
that's
for
the thing. We never
Oh,
search
yeah.
for
They're
them.
getting
What's
their
the point?
adverts out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How are they getting the money? I have no idea.
Not a clue.
They probably just recycled all the old ones
Yeah.
Because that's
and
another
just
thing.
changed
Is,
the number.
like,
Literally- no, it
I could only
literally is.
understand it as being given as gifts, but like, no, I don't think anyone uses CDs anymore, so
No.
no one's getting given that, and
You
you're not
know-
going to give a digital version
No,
of it.
No.
but you know
'cause
what you're
that's
gonna
just a
do
dead
though.
present.
You know if you get given it, you know what it's gonna turn into. You know when like you leave a cut like your glove box, you just got
Yeah.
a CD. And you know when it's icy and you
Yeah.
just use
Yeah.
scrape the ice off your wings. You
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
that's turning into a windscreen wiper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so many of those fucking CDs
Just-
made from
oh,
back in the day of my old
literally.
Clio.
Just gets scratched up.
I don't want that. I don't want
But
that.
yeah,
Oh,
I don't know.
bro.
I don't know if think that would probably be my top 3. So Stepping Into Christmas.
Yeah.
Number 2 was. It's not Justin Bieber. I was gassing. It can't be. It's got to be Merry Christmas. Merry. I don't
Yeah.
know who sings that, but
No,
maybe
those
the
two.
Pope.
Those two were in my top 3, and then my third one was the. And the bells
No,
are
really,
ringing
no,
out.
yeah.
Oh, there's a-
Hey, that's the thing, is there's so many bangers, and there's so many that I don't remember until they
Until-
play,
yeah.
and I'm like, oh,
Yeah, but try and
mate, I haven't
name me
heard
5
this.
people who make Christmas songs. Other than the ones we mentioned, like.
Got me there. The,
Yeah,
the
but-
darkness.
Yeah, I know, but that's the thing.
Oh, that's another banger.
What the dark?
The darkness of banger.
What's that?
Mate, that bangs.
My heart.
That's so good. That's not the Christmas one, but that is
No,
the
but
That
darkness.
yeah.
is it, isn't it?
This
What is
banger.
the Christmas one that they do?
What is the Christmas one they do?
Fuck.
Don't know. Not a clue. We should have. Oh, I can't get fucking taken down when you.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
seen.
That's because we should have played it.
I'm a fat raven, yeah, Christmas tunes. Now, no P, Christmas edition.
And then like.
What's the one that Wham does?
Coming on with.
Oh.
Last
Christmas.
Christmas.
Yeah, true. Wham. That's one of them.
Fucking on
Yeah,
Wham.
there you go.
We had a
Wham.
family quiz on Friday. I should have known. Should have remembered them. You
There's so
Yeah.
many, but that's the thing. That's the point he's
Did a
trying to make.
song
Like,
round.
there's so many out there that you don't realize until they
Someone
either
names
play
it.
or somebody mentions something.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck.
Yeah.
And they've all got Merry Christmas in, so they
Like-
all just merge into the same song when you try
Yeah.
to remember what
There
song
is-
it is.
I know like 90% of the songs. No, like 90% of the songs out there, I'll know the lyrics, but I don't know the song title and I don't
And
know
it's
the
normally
artist.
just
Yeah.
Christmas. Don't know.
Fuck.
But I'm quite excited. I am quite excited still,
Well-
regardless of the outcome.
Yeah, covered Christmas dinner, desserts.
Yeah.
It is actually quite exciting when you sit here and talk about it, innit?
Links Africa.
Yeah.
That's a game
New set.
changer. Low.
I haven't seen I haven't seen so many memes about Links Africa this year.
No.
Last year they were fucking everywhere.
Yeah, but the thing is, if you haven't got it yet, you can't. Non-essential.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Dick.
Wait.
Is it actually?
Well, I don't know.
But you watched
The
it,
thing
innit?
is, no. So the thing is, right. So I've got one present, right, and I didn't have enough wrapping paper to cover it. So now it's gonna have to just go in a box because you can't buy wrapping paper.
Oh, bro, this is. So...
But
Have you been to the shops? Is it,
Yeah,
have they,
it's
have
boarded
they,
off.
they've done it all
Gone,
right?
yeah.
Again.
so fun fact though, you're not legally allowed to stop someone buying anything. So if you just grab it and take it to the till, they can't refuse a sale.
What, like self-service?
Yeah, or just the till.
So them boarding it up is essentially
Illegal.
They've done their job.
advising you
Yeah.
Yeah.
not to go down there.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, if
Where
you
did you
want
hear
a
that?
little tip,
Fun-
Is that,
fun
is that
fact.
actually
where did I see that?
WhatsApp
No, it
group?
is. No, it is actually true. It is actually true. They can't prohibit a sale unless it's not a valid reason to prohibit a sale or something like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, by all means, crack on, do what you want, buy what you want.
Add
But
to the
at the
chaos.
minute, you can't unless it's in
We're
a
not
supermarket.
endorsing Hitler's
Yeah.
opinions.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the thing
see
is,
Tom get
Tom
locked up
says
for
do what you
Christmas.
want, but
Yeah.
it's up to you.
and if you get COVID, I'll give you a ring.
Oh yeah, true, lol.
But yes, I'm excited for Christmas. Just mainly the food. The food's always
Yeah.
the one, and just chilling.
See, my Christmas is going to be so dead
I
this year.
know.
Yeah, it's
so
mad, isn't
dead.
it?
Because for me, like, Christmas has already taken a decline since presents aren't a thing. And it's not like I don't want presents anymore. I'd rather just give presents and spend time with the fam. Like,
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
favourite thing to do is play board games.
Literally
and, like,
just chill.
all sit as a fam.
I
Yeah.
fucking hate board games.
Bro,
Oh,
I love
he's
board
such a
games.
Scrooge
I hate
bastard.
board games. I hate them. I haven't got the patience for it. Roll a dice and then roll a
Well,
dice.
not just
It's only
board games,
fucking.
but, like,
I'm just
card
watching
games
people
and
roll a
shit.
dice. I'm bored of this now.
Just get a
You
piss.
don't even like poker, do you?
I fucking hate poker.
I just like
Yeah.
getting licky though.
It does. I just want to get
Yeah.
pissed.
Yeah, we'll do that then whilst you're doing it. You got
Yeah,
paid?
but
Yeah.
but
So,
like for
fun
me,
and games, eh?
Christmas was struggling to
drink.
get your Christmas dinner down.
Yeah.
'Cause you hungover
hungover.
from the day before. But
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
do you know what I mean?
I struggle with getting pissed on Christmas as well because you end up
Yeah.
eating so much.
I don't like getting pissed on Christmas because then it makes you feel worse on Boxing Day.
I know, but then you
so,
get pissed again
yeah.
Boxing Day.
Drink the entire time.
Hey, you drink up
And
until
then-
New Year's, and then you go in the New Year, you're like,
And then
right,
roll
New Year,
safe-
new me.
Roll safe me. Yeah, literally. And then you do dry jam.
Yeah. And that's ruined to the fourth because you're so upset.
Yeah.
COVID struck.
Oh God! Just stop. Just
Oh.
so stop it. I can't be asked. But
So yeah, I mean, in a sense, I'm semi-grateful for the lockdown because my brother was intending to go to South Africa
so then you
for
would have been
Christmas, and it doesn't
pure.
look like he is.
You would have
So
been pure
he
solo.
would have been gone, and my parents are out in Italy, and they're staying there because
Yeah.
it's safer than coming back.
So
And
that's
less hassle.
Yeah.
And, like, I understand why they're staying out there, but then I was like, shit, what am I doing for
How,
Christmas?
so I was wondering this the other day. How come you didn't go to Italy?
I was just about to say that.
Like
but
I
then,
know you were
'cause-
saying you were going to go to South Africa, but how come you just didn't go to Italy? And it might be, I might just put
It's
you on
just
the
not-
spot and be
Yeah.
like,
Like, I do really like it out there,
Yeah.
but I just don't think there's enough to do.
yeah.
So if you just went out
warrant-
there for a few days.
Yeah, the thing is now it would have been even harder because
Yeah,
it
true,
might
now
not
you'll
be
be
able
able
to
to
come
go.
You
back.
probably wouldn't have been.
Like, I know-
Well, bro, it adds so much. Like, to fly now, you gotta get a test within 72 hours
Yeah,
to prove that you haven't got it, and you
True.
can't get it through like just the way of saying, "Oh, I may
need
have
to-
symptoms.
Yeah.
Can you send me a test?" You need to pay for it like privately. My brother's thing was like doubling the expense of going to South Africa.
that's
Really?
the thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they were doing it at one point, weren't they? Where like you would have the test like when you're actually in that country, and then if you fail or you quarantine or whatever, and then
Quarantine?
you're positive, then you have to go back. Then I think I don't know. So yeah, there's just not enough to do.
Well, yeah, and it's like once I'm out
It's
there, I'm
lockdown.
stuck. Well, like
Yeah.
I would spend time with the fam, but I also like
Yeah.
to see people. Like,
Yeah.
I like to go out for drinks, which we can't even do this shit
Yeah.
at all.
No.
And I like to see.
The thing is,
People.
like I know there's a list of countries that have already banned incoming or outbound UK flights, on there, or Europe flights. So
Yeah.
like, there's some European countries that have said, "No, look, we're just closing borders
Well, I don't understand why any other country would allow someone from the UK in.
to come in." Yeah,
Surely be like, no,
well, that's the thing.
turn
yeah.
around, kid.
It's kind of a case of we feel privileged.
Yeah.
It's a case of you've given too much privilege over the years, where now it's actually been taken away. You're panicking.
Yeah.
Essentially, that's what Brexit is. Like, you might get refused
Yeah, and this
entry
whole-
if you haven't got a visa.
This whole COVID thing's just masked Brexit the rawest.
Big time. Because they handle that like shit.
Well, we're officially out in Jan, aren't we?
Yeah.
It's done in Jan.
Yeah.
So do you know, my brother was telling me like the rules in which, like, obviously there's no, you know, you can't have freedom of movement now within the EU,
Yeah.
and so like if you wanted to go and work and live out in Europe somewhere, essentially, so you'd be able to move there for like 90 days,
Mm.
then you'd have to come back for 90 days, stay at home for 90 days,
then
and
go
then
back.
you'd be allowed to back.
Yeah. It's kind of like that when you do it with like Australia or like Thailand and Vietnam, like all those places
Yeah.
as well. And like, you get like a period.
But it's like, why?
It's
Like,
just long,
it was
isn't
so much easier. Like,
Yeah, just bop in wherever
so
you
many.
want. I know it kind of rules out the whole wanting to do like a road trip across Europe.
Yeah.
Like it'll just make that so much harder, which is sad.
Well, yeah,
It's
you'd have to
very
do it
sad.
in 90 days, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
You'd have to.
3 months is still enough time though. But the thing
Yeah,
is,
but then,
right,
like,
it's all EU countries, isn't it? I was going to say, is it different per
No, it's
country?
all
But it's
EU.
not.
The whole of EU.
Fuckery.
And it's like, if you're doing a road trip and you find a
Fuckery.
place that you prefer,
Yeah.
like that you would like, oh, let's stay here for a bit longer. You'd have to like find a schedule and stick to it,
Yeah.
otherwise you wouldn't be
yeah.
able to.
Yeah.
It would be one of those sacrifices,
That's
wouldn't it?
so
You just
much
either
stress.
you just knock a country
yeah.
off that you didn't really care that much about.
But that's the point of going, is like to
You
see
just
all the
sit.
ones, because like,
If you're going to do it, you want to do
yeah,
at least
you
a
want to
year.
go see fucking all of them
Europe's fairly big as a country, as a continent.
in it as a country.
Innit?
Oh,
Whoa!
geographics,
Don't show me.
geographics.
Set 10.
Set it. I fucking hated geography.
Fucking.
There's not many things I like, to be honest with you.
No, I know. You honestly sound like you're the most depressed.
I
man.
am.
I
This
This time.
Yeah.
This-
It's just sad times.
This
isn't it?
one's taken the most out of me, this lockdown.
Yeah.
I don't know why, and it's just taken the
This
most.
was the second one. Yeah, but the thing is, I was saying this to a few friends the other day, and it's kind of like the first one was like a novelty. Like it was kind of
Yeah.
like it was kind of a case of like no one had that period of time off work, like whether you were working at home or so originally most people were working in the office, but then you got the option to work at home. So people were like, "Oh, this is sick! Like I'm at home all day," and then that started to like wear thin with people. People were like, "Well, I'm fucking bored. Like I'm just sat working. I
Yeah.
don't see anyone." And then obviously, if you've got a partner, it takes that stress off. But 90% of the time, like you might be working at home on your own, and then it's just dead. Like it's just dead boring. But then the second one's come around now. Like it's obviously started to ease up, and then it just gets slammed down on you again, and then
Yeah.
you're just like, well, fucking, it's just shit. Like, it's so shit. Like, there was a tweet the other day, like, I seen, and it was a mum saying that his son had, like, fucking, like killed himself. Like, obviously, it's a bit too dark, but he was like, he lost his job, his missus broke up with him, he's literally stuck, he can't move, can't see friends, which was like a support network, and then it's just like, literally, just made that decision. So I think as much as people's health is fucking vital in terms of like this pandemic,
I mean, mental health comes under health, doesn't it?
yeah,
That's the problem.
Of course.
And everyone's mental health is taking a fucking battering.
It's definitely a case of, we're kind of in a case where it's either economics, like we're going to be put in a crisis for like the economy.
Yeah.
So is health wealth? Like it's literally a case of now health is wealth, because we're going to be in an economic crisis eventually. Like taxes are going to be raised. People are losing jobs, so that's playing a big part. People can't afford bills. And then next thing you know, lockdown again.
We'll
But
be
yeah,
in and out of lockdown all next year as well.
I think so. I honestly don't see where the physical end is to it.
There was some sort of timeline that my brother was looking at, and his age, like for his age group, which is pretty much close to ours, only like
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
years older, I think. And the timeline, and it tells you like when, like the estimate for when you'd be able to get the vaccine or whatever. And his was next September.
Yeah.
So
'Cause
yeah,
it's
we
not
won't be
part of
getting it
vulner-
till like next Christmas.
Not part of a vulnerable list, isn't it? I don't know.
It's just
But then at the
nothing
same
else to
time-
talk about. Like
I
that's all
know.
it is.
Honestly, times.
I was like trying to do the Christmas shit.
I'm
and it's just
wrapping it.
like, yeah, it gets it gone.
But yes, I think we'll just wrap it there,
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah.
Because honestly, fuck the Rona, and I hope you all have a lovely Christmas. Thank you for the support
Do we have
over the year.
another one before
Yeah,
New Year's?
next Monday.
No, is that
It's Boxing Day technically, but it's not. It's the Monday, but the Saturday is Boxing Day, but the Monday is the bank
Oh,
holiday.
you
for
throw me off
Boxing
the
Day.
most.
Oh, but the boxing, Boxing Day, get
Yo.
me.
So yeah.
I swear, it's
So
the
it's the 26th on the Saturday, but the Boxing Day bank
So
holiday is on the
28th.
Monday.
Okay,
it's
so
the
we got
28th.
one more of the year. So we got a New Year's special.
Yeah,
we'll have to
essentially.
do something for
Yeah.
that. Probably
Which is what I wanted to do, is kind of like a yearly recap of
Yeah.
just.
of us shit talking.
But yes, do you know what's going to be the topic of conversation? So
Fucking
don't even
fuck.
turn up. Yeah, I've been Tom.
I've been spurred.
Connor.
Hope you have a nice
Connor.
Christmas.